There's a reason Garland is known as the hat capital of the world. Almost 1 million hats are pressed, shaped, and boxed right here in Garland.
Within a 5-mile radius of where we're standing right now, 3 of the world's foremost manufacturers of Western and dress hats are right here in Garland.
Hatco carries the famous Stetson and Resistol hat brands. The Milano Hat Company is known for its Larry Mahan, Justin, and Biltmore collections. And Master Hatters is synonymous with Wrangler hats. The trio has been making its mark in Garland for decades.
We do pride ourselves on being Texas-made.
Hatco has been around the longest, since 1939. Back then, it was known as the Beyer-Rolnick Hat Company. The plant, located near Garland Avenue and Forest Lane, quickly became the largest men's hat manufacturer in the country. Today, it pumps out 500,000 felt and straw hats a year. Hats worn by every cowboy and celebrity you can think of.
George Strait wears Resistol. We actually have a George Strait line. As Resistol, we have Jason Aldean as well. But on the Stetson side, guys like Ronald Reagan, LBJ.
Another recognizable name, Master Hatters of Texas. They've been here in Garland for 51 years.
And that's been the great thing about being in Garland. There's a tremendous source of workers. At one point in time, the least experience was 17 years.
Jerry Cook's father, William C. Cook, used to work for Hatco, starting off in the production line, eventually becoming
a master hatter.
So he opened Master Hatters in 1968. Today, Cook and his son continue the hat-making tradition. Their hats worn by some famous folks, too.
We do all the Westworld hats on the HBO series now. This hat's been in 2.5 Men. This hat right here was worn by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The youngest hat company in town, Milano Hats. It's celebrating 36 years in Garland. Founder John Milano also got his start at Hatco. 300,000 hats are shipped out of this Garland plant every year all around the world.
We make hats for Kenny Chesney, Toby Keith, James Spader from The Blacklist is a really big fan, Clint Black. Actually, we made hats for Lady Gaga's last tour.
Noble India's 7th. Milano hats are also the official hat of the Kentucky Derby. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police wear these Garland-made hats as well. The popular Latino band Los Tigres del Norte have their own line with Milanos. As for Harrison Ford's iconic Indiana Jones hat, yep, that's a Milano hat too.
He almost lost his life about 10 times in those movies just trying to get his hat back.
All 3 hat companies still make hats the way they've been made for generations. It's a 200-step process in some cases, using 100-year-old machinery.
Our mark is made by service because, again, service is the key in today's market.
Tradition, family, hard work, and commitment. For those reasons, we tip our hats to these 3 Garland greats.
Stetson has always been made in America. Resistol has always been made in America. So we also feel that it is important to keep the legacy and the brands here.
There's a little bit of Garland everywhere, and we pride ourselves by on our box it says made in Garland, Texas.
I've often said if you really want to make your mark, wear a hat.